Astrology, real, fake? Hello everybody, it's Tom here from the Company Code, author, educator and public speaker. Today I'm going to just talk to you all about astrology. Astrology is the study of the stars and how they affect us on this planet. Now, for most logical minded people, this is a very difficult thing to understand. Okay, some of us absolutely swear by reading their horoscopes and believe that that can be their life. There are plenty of others that say that could never be, and it all really boils down to the whole age-old argument about whether or not the lives that we have on this planet are predetermined. The idea of fate, and destiny. Are those real things? I can tell you my opinion and my take on this, and that's really the whole take on this video for you to consider next time you're reading your horoscopes, okay? I personally think that we as human beings do have a path of some description, a roadmap, if you like, but we will determine where on that path we go with our choices. That is where free will comes into play. I don't think it's absolutely set in stone how you get to where it is you've got to go, but I do think there is certain things that we can't avoid in life that will happen that are part of our overall destiny and fate. Okay, our choices will shape the route getting there. A life without any sort of destiny at all, while the idea of it sounds fun, because it sounds literally like I'm just literally jumping in my car and going for an aimless road trip with no idea where I'm going, but I'm going to keep going till I like where I'm going. While that sounds real great and fun, it's literally just like jumping in a car and not having any idea of what your destination is. And I'm not being funny, while that is fun and fanciful to start with, there will come a point when you really just stop and go, what the hell am I doing? What is the point in all this? It's very difficult for the logical mind to sort of quantify. Astrology is, in my opinion, it's not wrong, but it isn't 100% right either, because of what I've just said. We do have a destiny, but we shape where we're going with it. Okay, so some of you may have in the past reached out to psychics and astrologers. I have myself, and a lot of what they said has come true. Actually, some of it has been absolutely bang on, and it's surreal what they've known and how it's appeared in my life. But I wouldn't take it all as absolute gospel truth it's going to happen, because as I said, we are determining the path that we take to certain elements of our destiny. So we can choose differently and end up on a different path, but still ultimately get where we need to be, but maybe not the way that we're supposed to. I think that's where horoscopes can be inaccurate, because at the end of the day, they are pretty much, this is how it's going to be, and you've got no say. I don't think it's totally that we've got no say. We've got some say, but only in, as I said, the route we take. So I had this discussion with my brother many a time. I says, what are your opinions on horoscopes and the belief of like star signs? And he said quite clearly, he says, well, while I'm not 100% believing it, I can see similarities, and I do get where the whole idea of a sign comes from. I don't mind telling you I'm a Libra. Libra is the scales of justice. Now, a Libra, born October, November, back end of the zodiac, if you like. Librans have certain personality traits, like every sign has a certain personality trait. My personality traits do fit near enough bang on with what a Libra should be. One of the big main things that a Libra is And what I am is I'm a great believer in justice for all, fairness. And I like fairness and justice. I dislike unfairness and injustice. I'm the sort of person you want on your side in that respect. So the whole idea of like a horoscope actually having accuracy as to what your character traits are is, I can see a lot of parallels with that. I can see a lot of consistent yes with that, because other star signs are typical of the people that I know in my life. For example, my dad's Cancer. That's a hard shell but soft inside. Very much the case. On the exterior, he's stern. He's, doesn't crack his face much. He's very old-fashioned. But I know deep down there's a big softy under there who just doesn't want to let it out, because it's the whole age-old thing about men showing emotion. Anyway, I digress. Reasons for this video is, quite frankly, just be careful when you're reading your horoscopes, if that's what you have any sort of belief in, even if it's just a little bit. End of the day, don't be disappointed if the things that are on there aren't showing up in your life. At the end of the day, we all have the right to choose where we're going on the grand old scale. And I think the horoscopes are really more of a guide than an absolute, this is what's going to happen. So don't get caught up in what a psychic or an astrologer may say. At the end of the day, they see a possible destiny path, they don't see the full thing. But there are some very talented people out there with psychic abilities, and I'm not here to disapprove what they can see, because at the end of the day, their intuition, their foresight, some of the things I've been told have come into my life. So it is not all a load of rubbish, in my opinion. But of course, that is just my opinion, not yours. So yeah, that's my talk today. Is astrology real, is it fake? Well, quite simply, to an extent, yes, it is real. Is it absolutely set in stone? No. But that's just my take anyway. So that's my third and final video for this week. I want to say thank you all very, very much for listening as always. Appreciate your time. This is the third video, as I said, of the week, and the last one for this week. Please put down in the comment section below, are you someone that reads horoscopes? Do you believe in astrology? Do you believe in star signs, fate? What is your take on all of this life, this reality that we have? And how does it tie into this subject? Remember to hit that subscribe button down below and leave me a thumbs up and a like. And let's hear that bell sign go ding dong, so you know when my next posts and you're notified as to when my next videos are up, okay? For now, I want to say thank you all very much. Another week's worth of videos completed. I appreciate your time, energy, and your support on this channel. Until then, take care of yourselves, and I'll be back in a couple of days' time for more videos. Until then, bye for now.